Yo, what up guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel and we're back with another video. So I'm bringing you guys my Infinite Warfare first impressions on this video. So with that said, let me just say a couple of things, alright? So the first thing is, the first thing that I want to say is these are my first impressions. These are not my final impressions, my final thoughts on the game. That video will be coming out probably next week, on the second weekend for the beta, maybe. All right. Now, what do I say maybe? Well, again, these are my first impressions. So there is one thing that is very, very wrong with this beta. Oh, actually, before I say that, I understand, on day one, it was a pain in the ass to get into. And yeah, it sucks. I didn't play the game on day one at all whatsoever. In fact, I played it on day two, and it took me like 30 minutes to get into a game on day two because I couldn't even get into the menu. That was very unfortunate, but you know what? The same thing happened to me with the Black Ops 3 beta on day one, and the same thing happens to me with the Battlefield 1 beta on day one. I think the only beta that I didn't have any problems with was the Titanfall 2 tech test, I think. But I think the Titanfall 2 tech test on the first day had a couple of problems as well because a lot of people wanted to play it. But anyways, it's a beta, so I guess I can't really complain, honestly. Now, if it was the full game, I would have been really pissed. It's funny because I actually dropped a rant, but then I was like, wait, this rant is super unnecessary because it's a fucking beta. Like, shit like this is supposed to happen. So with that said, let me give you guys my opinions on the Infinite Warfare beta. As you guys can see, I am dropping people so fucking quickly with these, I don't know, akimbo, I don't know what they're called. The ions, the eons, I don't know what these things are called, but they drop people so quickly. I had a ton of fun actually in this game, honestly, using these things. And that leads me to my first topic. Like, one thing that's very, very wrong about the Infinite Warfare beta, it's the time to kill. The time to kill, it's way too quickly in this game. And, I don't care if you say, oh, the time to kill was fast in previous games because of stopping power and all that stuff. No, it wasn't. All right? Like, here's the thing, right? Stopping power made it very, very, fast. Like, you would drop very, very quickly stopping power, but you still had a chance to turn around and actually kill the enemy. Like, you still had a chance to actually get the upper hand on your opponent, and get yourself on cover or something like that, and actually get a kill. Yo, look at this fail, man. Every time I activate this shit, like, I lose it immediately. But anyways, yeah, stopping power, it's true, it increased the time to kill, but the time to kill in previous Call of Duty games, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty 4, it wasn't as fast as this game and Ghost. Okay, the time to kill in this game feels like Call of Duty Ghost, and as you guys know, I hated Call of Duty Ghost. Now everybody's rushing around and all of that stuff, but once the game settles in, everyone is going to realize, of course, that the time to kill is very, very quick. And first of all, that makes the game completely unenjoyable because that means the person that gets the first shot in is the one that wins. Okay, and another reason why that makes the game unenjoyable is because that slows down the pace of the game. All right, how does it slow down the pace of the game? Well, players know that if they kill a person and their health is low and they rush out and try to kill another person, they're going to die, right? So that's going to, what's this thing called? I guess you could say promote more camping. In other words, you get a kill, you're damaged, and then you gotta sit in a corner and then wait for your health to get back because you really don't have a strategic advantage at all whatsoever by actually rushing to get another kill, like previous Call of Duty games, for example, where the time to kill was actually pretty alright, but at the same time, even if you have 50% health, you were pretty much almost at the same advantage that someone with full health, if of course you had the better gun skills. That's my number one complaint, honestly, so far. The time to kill is just really, really terrible. I don't like it. Okay, there is this space map what's in a space station, which I also don't like because it has a lot of corridors and it has a lot of passages and stuff. I don't like that. Okay, I like the regular three lane map, whatever those shits are called. I like those regular maps, but that's just personal opinion of mine, and it's not really something that needs to be fixed. At the end of the day, this is Infinity Ward's game. It's their vision, all right? And, they should do whatever they want with it. Again, I'm just giving you my first impressions, and I'm not saying you guys should just say what I say just because I'm a YouTuber, okay? I want you guys to obviously play the Infinite Warfare and grow your own opinion on it and all that stuff. I know I'm probably going to get some comments saying, oh, blah, 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 it sucks, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. And without the person even, like, actually spending a couple of hours into the game because, it's cool to hate on Call of Duty now and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I have to say that I'm enjoying the beta so far, okay? I'm having a ton of fun with it. Assault rifles, actually, they seem to be not the dominant force this time around. Submachine guns are destroying. At least the Karma submachine gun or the Vector type submachine gun, it's doing very, very well. I mean, I use it. It's like a default loadout for my combat rig. I'm having a ton of fun with that Karma submachine gun, actually. And yeah, I hope I get to use more of it. But quite honestly, oh, that was a perfect example. As you guys can see, like right there, my health was on like 50% or something, and I actually died. If it was another Call of Duty game, I wouldn't have died there. But anyways, I'm enjoying the beta so far. I don't like that the time to kill, it's extremely quickly. But that's pretty much it. That's just what I wanted to say, honestly. The movement feels very quick. The movement feels more fluid for sure, right? It's not Black Ops 3 movement, all right? It's Black Ops 3 movement with, you know, a little bit of speed, which honestly it's good because that makes the game more fast-paced. Games are lasting anywhere between, for me, like 6 to 8 minutes, which is also a good thing. But like I said, right, you know, the beta just came out. Everybody's rushing. Everybody's trying to get kills. Everybody's trying to, you know, get those kill streaks and all that stuff. Once, you know, the beta, once the beta's out for a couple more days, like the game, you know, the speed of the game is actually going to die down a little bit more. But yeah, submachine guns, like I said, I really like him, and that's pretty much it. I haven't used snipers, I haven't used LMG, but again, these are my first impressions on the game. You know, this isn't like my review on the game or anything like that. I just want to point out one more other thing, because I have seen a couple of comments, you know, saying, oh, you know, this is just like a Black Ops 3 DLC. It looks like a Black Ops 3 DLC. Well, you know, let me just say this, guys. At the end of the day, you know, every fucking Call of Duty game, it's a reskin of the previous one, except Advanced Warfare, because Advanced Warfare actually changed the way Call of Duty was, okay? But let's take a look, then. It's just the truth, okay? Fucking Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, you know, Battlefield 3, all of those games are just reskins of themselves with new maps, new mechanics, and, you know, new guns, okay? Call of Duty games are the same shit. Titanfall 1, the same shit as Titanfall 2, just with a couple of changes, okay? So that's pretty much an irrelevant opinion that people are just putting out, because every game, it's a reskin of the previous game. That's why it's called, for example, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. Those are just my thoughts, though, my first impressions. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop it a like. You guys can subscribe for more Infinite Warfare content all weekend long, and we're going to resume with the Destiny content on the weekday, by the way, for my Destiny audience. If you guys enjoyed the video, slap it in the ass, drop it a like, all that stuff, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this Akimbo pistol gameplay as well. I got a live comm coming soon as well. Peace out, guys.